Hey guys, it's Christine Bertram, and I am coming to you live from the Hive on a Tuesday. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock, and I wanted to do a Tip Tuesday with you guys. Plus, I have some exciting news that I think a lot of you will be very excited to hear. So, I'm going to see once if I can give you guys, oh, there, popped up right away. I love it. So, let's see if I can get a few people on here before I give you my exciting news. You probably can guess it, but I've been working all day today, actually cutting cardstock for the New Horizons class, as well as the ink paper scissors featuring Artfully Layered. Hi, Deborah. And you're probably wondering, well, she should be working, right? So that's what my exciting news is. So I do have a few people watching, but hi, Julie. I'm going to give you guys the Tip Tuesday first before we tell you the exciting news. Hi, Patricia Settle. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Linda Hodge. And the Tip Tuesday for you guys today, it came up, all of a sudden I wrote a little note to myself. I think during a class, I suggested to myself, or out loud or somewhere, I wrote down that I should just give a straight up Tip Tuesday on using copy or scrap paper when you're working on cards. Hi, Debbie Schultz. So instead of using your cardstock or your designer series paper, so I'm going to call it out specifically as a Tip Tuesday in case anybody's searching for it, that you would find it. Hi, Sherry Martin. So, and I do this when I am like redesigning a swap card that I got, or if I'm trying to formulate my own layout. I will not go straight to my cardstock or my designer series paper and start cutting that up. Hi, Jewel. Hi, Doris. Hi, Laura. Hi, Patsy. That makes me sad if I accidentally cut it wrong or just don't do it the right way. There's a pattern to the paper. Hi, Lynn Beasley. So what I always suggest, and there's not really much to show you guys for this Tip Tuesday, is that just use copy paper. So for example, I've got, oh man, it was frozen. Oh man, can you imagine? It just like froze like instantly. Like I didn't even, this camera, I really gotta call support, you guys. We're gonna stop this. Hi, Jamie. I know it's freezing. Hi, Sharon. So I don't know why. It did this like within the first couple minutes of going live, you guys. And I was only gonna share with you just some copy paper. So it wasn't anything too exciting or too extravagant. So we'll see if we get it popped up here. Okay, let's do hand check. Okay, it's there. I went out, I came back in. Hopefully life is okay. Hi, Chris Dudarenki. Oh, Julie, you're very welcome for the birthday card. I hope it's not the only one you get, but if it is, enjoy it all month long, right? So hi, Nancy Charles. Okay, so you guys, we shouldn't be freezing anymore. So we're gonna flip this down now, and hopefully you guys get it. So, and now is it freezing? No, it shouldn't be freezing. Okay, it should be okay. I'm gonna keep going with it because mine doesn't show it freezing. So this is just copy paper, you guys. When I create the mystery card nights and I have these pages left over, I have the copies here. And what I do is I use those. I'm freezing. I'm just going to make sure I'm not freezing in the actual video, you guys. I got to find it now. Holy Moses. Okay, let's go out. Go get it. Hopefully we're not freezing in real life, right? Oh, you know what? I bet I am. This is what I have to go through all the time, you guys. I might not. Oh, I'm in my house internet. That's exactly what's going on for me. So let's get the Hive. The Hive. Let's get the Hive. Okay, now let's go back to our Facebook. Let's see. You guys got to have the right internet or you're going to freeze just like me here. Okay, see, I'm not freezing. Okay, that should be good to go. Okay. All right, we're going to play. Not freezing. Okay, cool. See, you guys wonder why you freeze. And it has everything to do with your internet downloading, because you know, if you've ever watched one of my Facebook replays or like my lives as a replay, it's continuous. So it always has to do with the downloading of the internet. So I was not catching it because Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Hilda Nell. Because I was on my house internet, which is way over on the other side of my house. And I needed to switch my internet. So I think we're good to go now. Back to the copy paper, you guys. So if you have, let's say, a card like this, because you got it from a friend or you got a swap card or you got something, like if you're afraid of actually cutting like this up, like, and cutting the cardstock until you really know what it is, what you could do, you guys, this is so simple. Just take copy paper. That's all I want to tell you. Just take your copy paper, cut this kind of scrap paper up. Sometimes if you have friends that do events, or if you have friends that do anything where they get this kind of scratch paper at a school that they're just going to throw it away or recycle it, you could get your hands on some of it, or just getting some copy paper. I wouldn't suggest newspaper, because newspaper, that ink, it has a tendency to want to bleed or like rub off. And so you want to have some sort of copy paper that's not going to smear all over with what you're working. But basically, you guys, like that's what we do with these kind of cards. If you're not certain on like, okay, cutting this triangle is a perfect example. Like, how big should the triangle be? Well, instead of cutting straight to your designer series paper, what you should do is cut it with your scratch paper. Like what you could do is grab your pencil and get a ruler. Oh, it is freezing. I don't know, you guys. It's not freezing and then it's freezing. It's Tuesday. So you could say, okay, well, it's 3.5 by 3.5, but you're not certain. So what you could do, get your copy paper out, cut 3.5 by 3.5, and then practice. Practice here with your thing. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, that seems like that is the right one. Okay, so don't be afraid to use scratch paper or scraps to help you guys figure out what you should actually be using, especially when you're making fun folds. It really does help. And then you don't feel so bad if you are, because then you're not cutting into your good cardstock or designer series paper. You guys, can't explain with all the freezing, but I don't have any sort of sign like it's freezing right now. Other than that, that's the Tip Tuesday I have for you guys. So short and sweet and to the point. But what I did have is some exciting news for you. I think most of you guys know that I went back into the office yesterday. I worked for a really great company. If you can see, I said worked. They allowed me to take a leave of absence for 4 weeks to see how it was with regards to doing my Stampin' Up! Full time. And I went back into the office yesterday and they could tell I was glowing, and I was so excited about how the last 4 weeks went, and then I blinked and they were gone. And they kind of knew, and they asked me what I wanted to do. And I said, well, you know what? I'd put in my 2 weeks and give them the time to help transition. And they said, well, would you be ready, or would you want to be done today? Would you like it if today was your last day? And I said, are you guys ready for that? They're like, yeah, we can manage. We can make it work, and it would be less confusing to your customers if you don't come back, because you've already been gone for 4 weeks. And if you can make it happen today for it to be your last day, then let's go that route. And so I pulled all my ducks together, and yesterday was officially my last day at Wells, you guys. And so it was a great company to work for. If anybody's in the Fond du Lac local area and they are looking for a great culture and company to work for, I would highly recommend them. And I'm starting the next chapter of my life as a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who offers you guys lots of card classes with awesome card designs and a great community of stampers, and a Be Happy Stampers team in case anybody is looking to get a discount or to actually run a Stampin' Up! Business. Not as crazy as me maybe, but even just to hold classes with friends and family, I would be the person. So yeah, that's my exciting news. I kind of lost comments from people because of the freezing. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys all today, so that that's what the plan is. So yes, you will see more of me, Hilda Nell. Thanks, Patricia. I appreciate that. So having that time away for those 4 weeks really helped me seal the deal with my mindset. And I was hemming and hawing over it for the last year, and riding that fence. Like I tell you guys, don't ride that fence. You get splinters. And I was riding that fence for the longest time. And those 4 weeks off allowed me to really see, yep, I am busy and I have lots to do. And I can focus on one thing, and I'm just going to ride this dream as long as I can, and we're going to make it happen. And it allowed them also to determine if they wanted to backfill my position or not and see what was needed or not. And they are going to backfill my position, and it helped them as well. So it was a win-win, I think, for both of us, except for when my boss asked me to put in my resignation. He asked for a 3-year notice instead of a 2-week notice, and then we decided on a 1 day. So yes, all right, you guys. So it was awesome because then last night I didn't have to spend 4 hours after class cutting cardstock. That's what I worked on all afternoon. So preparing for the New Horizons kitting, which I'm going to be doing with my mom tomorrow, and the ink paper scissors artfully layered. You guys, just a little heads up. I have 58 people signed up for New Horizons, and I'm making 64 kits. So there's 6 left. And I know that class isn't until March 24th. So just so you know, most of you are probably already signed up for it, but in case you're still thinking about it, please let me know soon because I am going to cap it at 64. So thank you, Melody. Thank you, Hildenelle. I appreciate it. Thanks, Patsy and Sherry. So on that note, you guys, yeah, it's date night. So I have Tyler that's leaving work in about 4 minutes, and I need to get changed because this was my working attire and face today, you guys. This is me in my all natural beautimus. So thanks, Mary Jane. I appreciate it. So you guys, I'm looking forward to an exciting rest of the year with you, to lots of stamping and having fun and inspiration and creativeness and just bonding. So hi, Dee Serena. So you guys, I love this Tip Tuesday, short and sweet. And if you didn't know, Nancy Charles, sign you up for New Horizons. So I'm going to be ending this, Nancy, and my sign-up sheets are right here. I will get it written down and we'll figure out the money part later. So, all right. Thanks, Elizabeth. Woohoo. Love that you've made it. Yeah. Oh, it was a long time coming, you guys. You probably wondered if I was ever going to do it or not. And I knew in the back of my head I was always going to do it. I just never knew when. So yes, on to the next adventure and chapter in my life with you guys. So, all right. Lots of sunshine, love, and hugs to you. Let me know if you need anything. Easiest way to sign up for classes is always just to send me a note, tell me you want to sign up, and then we figure out the rest from there. So, all right, you guys, have a good rest of your Tuesday night. And I think that Kelly will be Thursday. You know what? I want to pop in sometime and do the swap cards that I just got. So watch for me for an impromptu live sometime in the next couple days too. Kathy Jackson needs New Horizons too. Julie Williamson, where can you find information on the New Horizons? So you need to go to cardsbychrisb.com, and then you need to, hi Penny Powell, hi Sandy Wicklander. You need to go here, and then the date for the class is March 24th. So go to my events calendar. All the details are in there, Julie, and I would message me. You should message me ASAP if you want to get on the class list. I can add you just by using a pen and writing it on my paper. So, all right, so Kathy Jackson and Nancy Charles, though, I did not forget. I will add you for New Horizons. And I think that's it, you guys. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Definitely catch the Fun Folds class on Thursday night. I don't know if I have any kits left. I have one that I'm holding, and I have potentially somebody on a wait list that told me not to add them to the wait list, but I feel like if I have one left over, I should still go back and offer it to her. But I'm not offering it to anybody until I make sure I didn't forget somebody, because I am not cutting one more kit for this Fun Folds. It is crazy, all the pieces. Oh my goodness. So you guys, and for the Fun Folds, I literally just emailed it out to all those online attendees. I have 60 online attendees. So I'm going to have a long list for you guys on Thursday, and I'm so excited. It's my biggest class to date, 88 people. So woohoo. All right, you guys, we'll see you later. Bye.